Welcome back to RAYGO Reactions. Alright! How is everybody doing today, guys? Welcome back to RAYGO Reactions. On today's episode, we got something that we've never done on this channel. Two artists that we've never done on this channel before. Mr. Damien Rice and Lisa Hannigan. Now, Damien Rice, if I'm not mistaken, I know he's an English. Well, I don't know if he's English. Let me have a look. So he's Irish. However, he's pretty big in England. He was anyway in like the 2010s maybe. I'm pretty sure he's got a song on Shrek, if I'm not mistaken. Cannonball. I'm pretty sure Cannonball is on Shrek. That's the only song I know about. Actually, I tell a lie. I know 9 Crimes as well. 9 Crimes and Cannonball I know by Damien Rice. And I've also heard Ed Sheeran talk about him once, saying that he grew up really interested in him. However, Lisa Hannigan I've never heard of before. Today we're going to be reacting to I Remember by Damien Rice and Lisa Hannigan. This video was suggested by one of our legendary subscribers by the name of Stefan. Stefan, shout out. Thank you very much for your kind donation to the channel. I'm interested. I'm intrigued. I'm excited. I've never even seen anything live of Damien Rice either, so I don't know about his skills on guitar, but judging by the video, he's got a pretty cool acoustic guitar that looks slightly beaten up. And when you've got a beaten up guitar, it's only because you've done it yourself through brutal playing. Now, before we get into this, guys, if you didn't know, I'm in a band called RAYGO Bloom. That's us. I'll leave one of our videos at the very end of this, so stick around to the end to check out one of our latest music videos and get your judge on me. Let me know if I suck or not. Without further ado, let's get into it.
I remember it well, the first time that I saw your head around the door, 'cause mine stopped working. And I remember it well, there was wet in your hair, and I was stood in the stair. And time stopped moving. Won't you hear tonight? Won't you hear? 'Cause I can't believe what I found. Won't you hear tonight? Won't you hear? 'Cause nothing is taking me down, down, down. I remember it well, taxied out of a storm to watch you perform, and my ships were sailing. And I remember it well, I was stood in your line, and your mouth, your mouth, your won't you hear tonight? Won't you hear? 'Cause I can't believe what I found. Won't you hear tonight? Won't you hear? 'Cause nothing is taking me down.
Beautiful.
Down, down. You, my love.
Mate, that kind of songwriting is what you call quality. Like, look at what's really going on there. Very little, just a one acoustic guitar, and it's still finger picking at the same time. It's not even playing these strumming chords, meaning like that. Listen to the atmosphere, how quiet it is in the room, and it looks like he's doing E minor. He's in E minor. Well, he's got his thingy on the 2nd fret as well. So he's going from E minor to F sharp, G, C, and then I think he's going to D major. Very nice stuff. And again, it's just basic in the grand scheme of things. Basic, simple is really the most effective thing you can do in music, I believe. Anyway, I've always been very bland when it comes to chords. I never experiment much with more. I call them jazzy chords, you know, like major 7s and all these, etc., like dominant. It's not really for me personally. Some people like it, though. It's all about personal preference. But I've always been about this kind of simple chords: E minor, C major, G, A minor, F. Or if you know music, like this E major, B major, A, C sharp minor. You know those chords are always going to sound good together. To me, that's what makes a great song.
Except you, my love.
Come all ye lost and dive into moss. I hope that my sanity covers the cost to remove the stain of my love, the paper mache, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, now, come all ye reborn, blow up my horn. I'm driving real hard. This is love, this is porn. Oh, no, God will forgive me, but I just whip myself scorn, scorn. I wanna hear what you have to say about me. Yeah, if you're clown or different, I mean, I wanna hear what you want.
Well, that was sick. Wasn't expecting that. Look at his feet. It's got guitar pedals. Changing the sound. Okay. Wow, I wasn't expecting this. I can't lie. Turns out he is a very talented guitar player. But more than that, he's got a loop pedal going on it. And that's why I think Ed Sheeran was so inspired by him. If you watch Ed Sheeran and what he does, he uses a loop pedal. And basically that builds your song for you, doesn't it? If you don't know, a loop pedal, you record the first section and you press it and basically then plays it back. So it's just repeating what you've just done. And it does it you've got like 5 seconds. You have a limited amount of time you want. But let's say you've got 5 seconds to and then you can add on your own layers. That's what Damien Rice is doing here. And this was early days. No wonder Ed Sheeran was inspired by him. Just goes to show, doesn't it? People can say things like, Ed Sheeran, he's an innovator, the first person to do stuff like that. No, Damien Rice was doing it 15 years earlier. People don't realise that. And I'm not taking anything away from Ed Sheeran. I don't listen to that kind of music, but Ed Sheeran is a very talented musician. He's sick at what he does on that foot pedal. Very sick. And he's done well for himself. And mate, he should be proud of himself. But it always comes from somewhere. And I'm thinking he was heavily inspired by Damien Rice. But full respect to him as well, he did say, I was a Damien Rice fan. So you can't fault a man for telling you where his inspiration comes from. Let's finish this. thoroughly impressed. What can I say? That's what I like. This is what I like about this channel. It makes me... It made me realise when I'm doing this how much you think of someone as only what they've got as their... You really do read a book by its cover when it comes to music. And I've done it for a few musicians. I did it for Chris Rea. I thought... And you don't do it in a malicious way. You don't intentionally do it. It's just a natural thing that every human does. You might hear one song, let's say Chris Rea as the example, Driving Home for Christmas, and you go, I've never heard anything else from him. He must be maybe a one-hit wonder, a pop. You know, most Christmas songs are usually one-hit wonders. And you just think, oh, yeah. How mistaken I was when I realised Chris Rea has got a minefield of explosion songs like Road to Hell and these guitar riffs he's got going, and he's amazing on guitar. And I was like, I couldn't believe it, and I can't wait to continue going down that rabbit hole, by the way. But then Damien Rice, there I was thinking, he keeps it 100. He just plays these ballads. He's a ballad artist. And he doesn't get drums and stuff involved. Like I say, I've only heard 9 Crimes and Cannonball. And then you hear that and you go, okay, that's why his guitar's beaten up. Because look at what he's doing, the talent. And it's made me realise you really don't just... You have to dive into the catalogue of musicians, and that's what's a shame with nowadays. And I've grew up in this generation where, you know, you just have YouTube and Spotify and you don't listen to the albums. You have to go out your way to do stuff like that. You have to go out your way to listen to an album. People aren't doing it anymore. And that's what's, again, it's limiting your judgment on a lot of musicians from the past. You're going, I know one of their songs. It's not for me. It's like, mate, have you even bothered to listen to their catalogue? And I had the same thing with Dire Straits. I was like, I've heard Sultans of Swing. It's a good song, but that's how wrong I was, how stupid I was. But again, it's not intentional. It's the way we've been brought up, and it's... If I have children, you would go into the shops, and I'm going to bring them up with a want to go and grab some albums. You know what I mean? You got to go far and wide nowadays, but let's go in a shop with some vinyl, show them real musicians. And I think that's what parents need to start doing. But the problem is, parents nowadays are the ones who grew up from the generation who don't listen to albums. So their kids don't know none the wiser because they don't know none the wiser. It's horrible. It really is, guys, because there's stuff like that out there. That was quality, that by Damien Rice. I'm intrigued to see what else he's got. I didn't know he had that kind of talent. Cracking suggestions. Guys, if you like this video, like it, share it, and subscribe. Most importantly, though, subscribe, because I've got a lot of things coming your way. I'm going to love you and leave you with my latest song. Until next time, peace. I don't know how or why I plan these promises I can't make, but it boils down to reasons you can't take. I'm afraid I'm a bad boy for saying things that I'll take back one day, but I can't seem to shake this man I've came. You love and hate. You made the choice that you'd like some rather than
that's the one key I can never twist. I've said my piece and I have made it clear. I've been sincere. There's not much more I can say. You cannot have it any other way. No, there's not much more I can say. You cannot have it any other way. You made the choice that you'd like some rather than none. You made the choice that you'd like some rather than none. So when the time comes, I'll be conscience free, 'cause I'll know